But we know that the current climate in these times, there is a heightened sense of nervousness or anxiety among our families and among the public. And so I know that many of our families know a great deal about some of the measures that we take to ensure student safety, but perhaps today we'll walk them through some things that maybe they did not know. Hey there, families and community members. Superintendent Corley coming to you today with a little bit of a highlight on our student safety and school security measures. Today I'm joined by one of our greatest partners in this work, representing the DeSoto Parish Sheriff's Office, our Sheriff, Sheriff Jayson Richardson. Thanks for joining us today, Sheriff.
Thank you for having us.
It is a great peace of mind to know that we have such a strong partner in the Sheriff's Office, and traveling the state and really talking to superintendents and district staff from across the state and across the nation, understanding that they don't enjoy quite the relationship sometime or the spirit of excellence that I know you guys represent. And high performance is one of our core values, and striving to be better every day is something that we ascribe to, and I know you as well. So thank you, Sheriff, for joining us today, and thank you for everything that you guys do. Talk about a little bit about the efforts that collectively we take, but the training that it goes in place with your staff, the conversations that we have, and just that collaboration. Just talk to our families a little bit about that.
Sure. So every year we try to stay on top of the latest trends of what's going on with schools and train accordingly, because I can tell you that today we train differently than we trained last year, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. And so it's it's a constant chiseling away at what used to work that doesn't work anymore, and replacing that with sound tactics. And one of the things that we enjoy here, again, that goes along with our relationship, is we spend time in every school. We constantly do walkthroughs with our deputies. In the event that they have to respond to a campus, they're familiar with the layout. And so we spend many hours every year. It's required for us to do that. Everyone that would be responding to the potential of anything going on in a school, but particularly school violence, is trained specifically to address that upon arrival. And so we spend time doing that exact training in every campus in the parish. And that's a huge benefit to us, because we're unique in many ways, but our size allows us to do that. If you live in a very, very large parish where there's 60 schools, that's probably not the case, but we're fortunate here to be proficient in just about every one of our campuses.
Always said great things can happen where resources meet expectations. So everyone has high expectations, no matter what that is, for their student, for their program, for their department, for their athletic team, whatever. But a lot of times resources don't meet those expectations, and I see that in a lot of other systems, but I can't say that here, because obviously you guys, I'm enamored at the gadgets and the different tools and resources that you guys come up with, always staying on the cutting edge. And so that's where, that old adage, that iron sharpening iron, we wake up every day thinking about how can we provide a better life for our families and our students, right? How can we do more for them so that the opportunities are endless? And I know you're doing the same thing for our families and ensuring our safety. So, that's just very comforting to know that we're in this together. And in a rural setting, in a rural system, having the resources that we have is quite remarkable.